So the very first thing that I did to channel my inner witch was get long matte black acrylic nails, which I am obsessed with, and they are perfect for spooky season. But yeah, I'm just going to be starting out with my hair. I did have some leftover curls from the night before, so I just put in some dry shampoo, which I did not film, and I'm just going to be touching up my curls, not really focusing on the bottom part because like I said, I still had some texture from the night before, but just alternating forward, backwards to give my hair that curly texture for my witch look today. Once I am done with my curls, I just kind of brush through my hair with my fingers and then I just clip it back and get started on my makeup. So I started with moisturizing, but I didn't film that part, but I'm going to be using my Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow palette, and I'm just going to be putting the orangey colors into my crease and kind of flicking it out. I want like a really pointed crease, but I didn't put tape there because it doesn't have to be sharp because I'll clean it up with concealer. But yeah, I am starting with orangey color so that when I use black it's not as intense, so it's a little bit more smoky than just like putting black eyeshadow on. So I'm starting with orangey shades, and then I'm going in with a little darker brown kind of mauve-y color, and yeah, just blending it out. I really just kind of tried to advance the colors and get darker and darker as I went down my eye until I got black on my lid, which you will see coming up very soon. So next I am just packing on some black eyeshadow onto my eyelids. I will darken it up later on, but I'm just starting kind of small because like I said, I'm trying to build this look slowly so I can have control over how dark it does get. But yep, just packing on some black eyeshadow onto my lids and then continuing to blend it with my crease colors, which is like a dark brown and then the like orangey shade to just keep it very blended and smoky. Now I am just taking those same brown dark colors and bringing them under my lash line. This is to kind of give the overall smoky effect. So I'm just taking those same colors that I used in the crease and just blending them under my eyes, still trying to keep kind of a sharp point in the eyeshadow. So now I am just taking a creamy black eyeliner and I am putting that on my waterline and smudging it out on my lower lash line, and then I'm also going to be very messily putting it onto my lids and then blending it out. So this is where I started getting some of the actual like black dark eyeshadow pigment on my lids when I started smudging out this black cream eyeliner on my lid, because I wasn't really getting the color payoff from the eyeshadow I was using. So this is kind of how I darkened up my black smoky eye. Then I just blended out those shades to make sure my look was staying very nice and blended and smoky, and then I'm going to be curling my lashes and then applying some Ardell Demi Wispy lashes. Now I'm just using my everyday mascaras, and I'm using my L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara to just kind of blend my natural eyelashes with the falsies, and then I'm using my Clump Crusher on my lower lashes. Here I am just wiping off some of the fallout that I had from some of the darker eyeshadows, and it is time for foundation. So I'm starting off with my IT Cosmetics CC Cream in medium, and then blending that out with my Beauty Blender to get kind of a basis, which is kind of a little darker foundation. And then I decided to go in with my Rimmel Match Perfection in 120 Ivory, which is just a little lighter foundation to kind of give myself more of a full coverage foundation look, and just blending that out with my Beauty Blender that I actually got from Amazon. It's a knockoff and it works beautifully. So if you are interested in the Beauty Blender that I'm using, I got a ton of them for I think like around $8, so that will be linked down below on my Amazon influencer page. And I already applied my concealer, which is my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circles, and I get this in the shade Light Pale. And I'm just put that under my eyes, on my nose, chin, and in the center of my forehead just to kind of highlight my face. And then I'm going to be setting that with this powder. I don't know what it is, I'm sorry. But any setting powder will do, just to set it to make sure that my concealer stays in place all day and all throughout the woods when I filmed my intro. And then I'm just applying a face powder all over my face just to kind of set everything else into place. And then I will be moving on to contouring, which I'm using my Tarte Pro Glow palette. It is my go-to, and I'm just going to be contouring my cheeks, my forehead, my chin, my nose, just kind of sharpening up some of my features. Next, I'm going to be filling in my eyebrows using my Anastasia Beverly Hills eyebrow pencil, and I believe this is in the shade Taupe, but I'm just going to be filling them in and then spooling them out to get nice dark shaped brows. Now it is my favorite part of any makeup look, and that is highlighter, so I'm using my ColourPop highlighter in Flexitarian for this, and then I'm just kind of touching up the winged eyeshadow that I have on my eye that's kind of flicked out. And then I am going back to my Tarte Pro Glow palette and using the highlight shades also in my inner corner, and then I will also be using a little brush to put on top of my Flexitarian highlighter as well. I love glowing skin. And then it is time for lipstick. I decided to finish off my very witchy look with a dark lip duo. So I'm using my ColourPop Ultra Matte lipstick in Limbo, which is kind of a brown dark color. And then I'm also going to be using Plum Perfect 435 by, I believe, Maybelline. And yeah, I just kind of layered this on top to kind of just give it some more dimension. Then I took my hair out, and then yeah, so this is my final makeup look. Plopped my headband in, and here we go. And boom, my witch transformation is complete, from my nails to my makeup to my hair. And then after I show you all a overview of my makeup, which is right here, then we will be moving on to my costume, which is entirely from, you guessed it, Amazon. Except for the thigh-high boots. I owned those prior. But this is my final look. I really hope you all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Comment below any video requests, and don't forget to stop what you're doing and subscribe to join the Famurray. I love you all so much, and I will see you in my next video. Mwah!